Last couple of starts, Garrison was able to work out of gyms. He didn't always have his best stuff. Today, not his best stuff, couldn't work out of the gyms, I guess.
Yeah, he pitched in trouble right from the beginning, elevated his pitches, breaking ball, he didn't have a good command. It wasn't his day today. Anytime that you elevate the ball at a higher level, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get hit hard. He tried to work on with his breaking ball, change up. I didn't think anything, worked for him today. He battled all the time that he was out there, and he did a last outing as well. So that's something he's going to have to make some adjustment. Where for me, he needs to be more aggressive, attacking the zone, and not to be, too fine. And for me, he nibbles too much. He's going to have to trust his defense more. So we're hoping his next bullpen session, he's going to work with the pitching coach and try to figure out, why he's avoiding contact. That's what I see. Anytime you pitch, avoiding contact, you're going to get, hurt. Your defense falls asleep. Everybody gets on the hill. They won't be ready. So that's something he's going to have to improve, work on it, and improve for the next outing.
Speaking of your defense, last couple of nights it's left a bit to be desired. What do you do to help improve things from here?
I told the guys we just got to stay focused. I mean, the hard thing to do is play this game when you're behind. And mentally, you got to be tough. You got to be careful by laying back on balls, no anticipating when the ball is hit to you, what to do with the baseball. And it's easy to do once you fall behind the score, like we've done in the last two games. It's hard to play defense. And I keep telling the infielders, the outfielders, we need to anticipate before the ball is pitched. I know sometimes we take our offense to the defense, but our job as a defender is to make sure we're ready, especially to make the routine play.
When Gary had that little exchange, the ball just like grazed him. Was he just upset? He thought he was thrown at or something like that?
No, he probably were, upset that the guy threw inside, but I didn't think there was anything on purpose. Probably the ball got away from the guy's hand. And again, everything that I saw the last two games was part of frustration. We're not hitting the way we can hit. We're not playing the way I know we can play. And we showed today. We were a little frustrated because we got behind the score early in the game, and we can figure out their starter. And I thought as hitters, we changed our plan a little bit. And we got to stay with ourselves. And I'm glad this series is over with, and come back tomorrow and start fresh.
Do you think the last two games are any residual effect from your marathon on Friday night?
I don't think so, because they played the same amount inning we did, and they came out and were aggressive. They swung the bats. I'm not going to find excuses. Again, for me, that's where mentally you got to be tough and prepare yourself better. Even though we won the 18-inning game, we still have a game to play the next day. I thought we show up a little, flat, and it's my job, my responsibility to tell the kids and how to prepare themselves, what to expect when you play a game like we did when we won the 18-inning game.
Taven Judge continued to hit.
Yeah, I like what I see from this kid. We talked about earlier his raw power. Well, he showed today. He started driving the ball the other way with more confidence. He showed a lot of patience on the plate. He's seeing the ball real well right now. So we're hoping that he will continue, hitting the ball the way he is right now.
How has he been able to be so consistent so far? This is talking about Judge. How's he been able to be that consistent?
Trusting his stuff, staying with the plan. And as a young hitter, it's easy to do when you're struggling and then you want to try different things. I haven't seen that on him, on Bird, Cave, and that to me, that's being a smart hitter. Even though you're struggling a little bit, you stay with your plan, you trust it, sooner or later you're going to start seeing some results, and that's what Josh is doing right now. He made some adjustment on staying back on ball, see it longer, using the whole field, and today, he had a good game, hitting ball hard the other way.
Now, he has had a bunch of base hits, obviously. Only 4 home runs, but has that approach been helping him stay that consistent, you think?
We're not worried about the power number right now. We just want to make sure that he stays short with his swing. We want to make sure that he stays going the other way. If they're pitching inside, his hands are quick enough that he's going to react and he's going to start hitting some more out of the park. The home runs will be there at the end. This kid has so much power. that right now we want to make sure that he makes solid contact on the daily basis, every at bat that is possible.
And Greg Bird has gotten off to what some might say is a slow start at the plate. Do you have any concerns with him?
Not at all, because he's a smart hitter. I'm not concerned because he's the type of guy who will use the whole field. His swing is short enough where he can, make some adjustments, stay inside the ball, and put in play. I will worry about guys that will strike out a lot. Those are the guys that you have to be careful with. With Bird, it's a little tiny thing that he needs to make an adjustment on his swing. I saw it last year when he lost some time. I saw the first year in Charleston when he was, striking out quite a bit, and at the end he ended up having a good year. So I know he's working on it right now with the hitting coach. It's a small thing that he needs to adjust on his swing.
Garrison's hardly the first pitcher that who's going from the bullpen starting, and contact is something he's trying to avoid and things like that. I would think in the next bullpen session you work with them and tell them, hey, let your fielders do the job, and things like that.
Yeah, when you don't throw 95, 96,
right, you
have to count on your command. You need to keep the ball down. You need to walk ahead. You need to trust your defense. You need to pitch, contact, so that way your defense is always ready. But when you're a slow worker between pitches, you're walking behind the count and walking a lot of people, that's when you are asking for a lot of trouble. And the strike zone is going to get smaller. If you run the plate, you're going to get those borderline pitches. If you're not, and then you're not going to be able to get those calls on the corner. So he's going to have to make some adjustment where he needs to pitch for contact.
3 stolen bases off of Gary Sanchez. Any comments on that?
Concern? Not at all. A combination of the pitchers giving him a chance, and I'm sure they did some scouting. They got some scouting report on Garrison. He's a little slow to the plate, but Sanchez. I thought the first throw that he made, it was catchable. It was a short hop. I think that play could have been made, but we're not concerned at all about his throwing. Thank you, guys.